Hey, it's Tom from Packhacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the Matador BetaLock that I've been testing over the course of the last 4 weeks. If you find this video helpful, make sure to like it, hit subscribe, so we can keep bringing you content to help you travel smarter. Let's dive in. Simply put, this is a carabiner that locks. So this is the functionality of it. It opens and closes, opens really wide, which is nice. Not much going on the outside. We got Matador right here. Let me tilt that in a way where you can see it. And there's a little notification or notice down here. It just says, not for climbing. So definitely don't use it for climbing. The way this works is very simple. You have this key here. It's not unique, so anyone else that has one of these is going to be able to access yours. But again, the idea is like this is a deterrent, and it's not like your key for your house or something like that. Even though obviously those can be cracked as well, but it's a very simple kind of design. And what you do is you can lock it. So when you lock it, it no longer opens. And I'll just show you kind of what that looks like under the hood as well. So I'll unlock it. Very quick to unlock, and we'll lock it while it's still open. There we go. So it's just like a little bar that comes down and then goes inside of the hole here to keep it locked. So it is handy to have. Another thing that I like about it is that when it's in the locked mode, there's like no way you're gonna lose it. So I have lost carabiners before that have kind of come open on their own, but in this case, when it's locked, and even when it's not, it's pretty powerful. It's not just gonna slip off without you knowing. As for packability, I like to stick this just onto my backpack. So maybe up here at the top or just any area, that I can attach this thing to. I am curious though if they make a smaller one of these eventually, because I've got my sling here and I think it just looks a little bit silly. I do like to have a carabiner on my sling sometimes, and I do think the size is a little bit large and looks a little bit silly. Typically I'll bring a smaller hero clip that I attach onto it. Of course, you can put this inside of your bag as well, but really carabiner is best outside of the bag. Whether you have attachment loops or whether you just want to stick it, on a strap like that, very simply, if you just want to stick that onto your bag. Definitely best carried on the outside. And of course, if you're locking something down, that's where it's going to have the best functionality as well. So I wanted to compare the BetaLock to a couple of other carabiners that we have tested so far. So of course we have the hero clip here on the side. This is a fan favorite, also a Packhacker pick. So this is how the sizes compare between those two. This is actually what I traveled the world with for 2 years. So good old trusty one. It looks kind of similar actually. And then just a standard lock here. So that's gonna be how that's gonna compare in size. And then the classic S-beaner, which is very popular because it's lightweight, very versatile. Not that large, or way larger than an S-beaner, but you get the locking functionality as well. So another thing I wanted to say is like on cheaper carabiners, I just don't like when you can kind of like get it into this state where it's sort of off the edge like that. I had a carabiner once where this would always happen with it, and the BetaLock doesn't do that at all. So it's obviously on a hinge, but you can't really get it off track. So I really appreciate that. Of course, with these two, you have the ability to lock it. And then with the rest of these, they have the carabiner functionality. And of course, hero clip, which is why it's one of our favorites, has the hanging functionality as well. So you get locking functionality and carabiner functionality, but no hanging functionality like you get in the hero clip. So your mileage may vary depending on what's important to you. So there you have it, the Matador BetaLock. Thanks for keeping it here at Packhacker, your guide to smarter travel. See you in the next video.